When people think about Bluetooth, they usually picture something simple: wireless earbuds connecting instantly, a speaker playing music across the room, or a car syncing with a phone. It feels almost effortless, almost invisible. But behind that convenience is a quiet technological story. One that began with an old problem and evolved into a system we now rely on every day. Bluetooth didn't appear overnight. It was born out of a need to simplify something surprisingly messy: short-range communication between devices. In the 1990s, connecting electronics was frustrating. Phones, computers, and accessories relied on cables, specific ports, and often incompatible standards. A group of engineers led by Ericsson began working on a universal wireless solution, something that could replace cables entirely for short distances. The goal wasn't flashy innovation, it was practicality. The name Bluetooth itself comes from history. It was inspired by Harald Bluetooth Gormson, a Viking king who united parts of Denmark and Norway. The idea was symbolic. Just as he united tribes, this technology would unite devices under a common standard. It was a small detail, but it captured the vision perfectly. By 1998, companies like Ericsson, IBM, Intel, Nokia, and Toshiba formed the Bluetooth Special Interest Group, SIG, setting the foundation for what would become a global standard. Early versions were slow and sometimes unreliable, but they carried something more important than speed. They carried potential. So how does Bluetooth actually work? At its core, Bluetooth is a way for devices to communicate using radio waves. Not the kind used for long-distance broadcasting like radio stations, but short-range signals operating in the 2.4 gigahertz frequency band, the same general space used by Wi-Fi and even microwaves. But unlike those, Bluetooth is designed to be efficient and focused. When two Bluetooth devices connect, they form what's called a piconet. One device takes the lead, the other follows, and they begin exchanging data in the tiny packets. These packets hop rapidly between different frequencies, thousands of times per second. This process, called frequency hopping, helps avoid interference and keeps the connection stable even in crowded environments. To a user, it feels simple. You tap, connect, and it works. But underneath, there's a constant dance happening. Signals shifting, syncing, correcting themselves in real time. Another key part of Bluetooth is how little energy it uses. Especially with newer versions, devices can stay connected for long periods without draining batteries. That's why your wireless earbuds can last hours, or why a smartwatch can stay paired to your phone all day without issue. Over time, Bluetooth quietly became part of daily life. We use it for audio, headphones, speakers, car systems. We use it for data, sharing files, connecting keyboards, syncing devices. It's in fitness trackers counting steps, in smart home systems controlling lights, in medical devices monitoring health. Often, we don't even notice it anymore. It simply works in the background. But like any technology, Bluetooth didn't stay the same. Early versions struggled with speed and reliability. Connections would drop. Pairing could be confusing. Range was limited. But each new version improved something: faster data transfer, stronger connections, lower energy use. One of the biggest shifts came with Bluetooth Low Energy, BLE. Instead of focusing on constant data streaming, BLE was designed for small, efficient bursts of communication. This opened the door for entirely new categories of devices: wearables, smart sensors, location trackers. It allowed technology to become smaller, more portable, and more integrated into everyday life. More recently, Bluetooth has continued to evolve in ways that are easy to overlook but deeply impactful. Audio quality has improved significantly, making wireless sound closer to wired experiences than ever before. Multi-device connectivity allows headphones to switch seamlessly between a phone and a laptop. Direction finding enables more precise location tracking, which is now used in things like item trackers. There's even a growing push toward what's called Auracast, a feature that allows a single device to broadcast audio to multiple receivers at once. Imagine walking into an airport or a museum and connecting directly to a shared audio stream, without pairing individually. What's interesting is that Bluetooth didn't succeed because it was the most powerful technology. It succeeded because it was consistent, adaptable, and built around real human needs. It solved a simple problem. too many wires, too many incompatible systems, and did so in a way that quietly scaled across the world. And the next time your headphones connect without a second thought, it's worth remembering there's an entire system working,